Welcome back to TaraChessAcademy. Today we're going to learn why it's important to analyze famous games.
Hello! For today, we prepared an interesting game for you. So let's start. E4, E5, yeah. I hope that you know that if the game starts with E4 and E5, it's an open opening. Knight F3, Knight C6, and in this position, white played D4. So who knows what the opening is it?
If you play d4, it's called the Scotch opening.
Yeah, you are right. Okay, so yeah, probably the best move for black is just to capture his pawn. And in this position, of course, one of the most popular moves is to get the pawn back. But in the game, white decided not to hurry up with taking the pawn back. So bishop c4 was played. Yeah, you may think what to do in this position. Maybe develop a bishop, develop a knight, yeah. But first, black played d6 because it's important to control e5 and don't let the white pawn to get there, yeah. So right now, white decided not to get the pawn back and just played c3. So the game started as a Scotch opening, yes, Scotch game, and finally we got a gambit on the chessboard. So white sacrifices the pawn, but now you see that white pieces are much better developed, and also white has a pawn in the center, while black doesn't have it. So bishop g4 was played. Yeah, now you see that there is a pin on the chessboard. So, and white just continues following main principles of the opening. So castle, yeah, and probably now in this position, black made a mistake. So in the opening, it's really important to develop your pieces. Yeah, so I think that black could play just knight f6 in this position. Instead of this, black played knight e5. So from the one hand, this move is nice, yeah, because we put the knight in the center. Knight usually is a strong piece in the center. We have a pinned knight on f3, so the black knight just attacks it, yeah. But this move is still not a good idea. So Tara, what do you think? Why knight e5 is not a good idea in this position?
Their idea is to put pressure on the knight on f3 because the knight is pinned, and the knight is also attacking the bishop. So they think that it's a good move, but it's actually not a good move because white can take the knight.
Oh, really?
They have a trap.
Very interesting. So knight takes e5. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like we lose the queen. So what happens after bishop takes d1?
Then how can white make checkmate in two moves?
Probably we should start with check, right?
Yeah. First, they can play bishop takes f7.
Okay, interesting. So I can't capture it, yeah, because of the knight. And also because of the knight, I can't move the king to d7. So king e7 is the only move that I have.
There's 4 different checks: knight c6, knight g6, bishop g5, or knight d5. We have to decide which one is checkmate. If you do knight c6, the pawn could take.
Yeah, the knight could be captured.
If you do knight g6, the pawn could also take. If you do bishop g5, it looks like the king doesn't have any squares, but the knight on g8 can block the check if the knight goes to f6.
So I think we have just one move that we haven't tried yet.
The right move is knight d5.
Yeah, so knight d5, and we control all these squares, and that's why the king can't escape. But you know, it looks like I have seen very similar position before.
It's also in Legaismate.
Mhm. Yeah, so if you watch famous games, it can help you to use the same ideas and combinations in your own games. That's why it's so important.
And you can learn different ideas and see how the best players play. You learn the ideas and you might be able to put some of the ideas in your game.
Of course.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video to others. I'll see you on my next video. Bye!
Bye.